Clark County Jail Services has two facilities. The main jail, which is adjacent to the county courthouse in downtown Vancouver, and a smaller facility located on Lower River Road near the Port of Vancouver. The main jail opened in July 1984 with a capacity of 300 beds. The facility on Lower River Road, known as the Jail Work Center, opened in 2000 but has been closed since 2020. While there have been some updates made to the main facility, much has changed in the last 40 years, and the current structure and layout of the main jail needs to be updated to accommodate current and future needs. With jail expansion in mind, the County Council approved to put a bond measure and levy lift on the November ballot.
Council a couple weeks ago approved us going out for a general obligation bond for $366 million, which would help us to remodel and expand this jail here in Clark County. It would also give us the opportunity, since the sheriff's office is in the basement of this building, to find a location for him to move to, because those spaces will turn into courtrooms for us.
Hi, I'm Sue Marshall. I chair the Clark County Council. Council and all of the staff in Law and Justice, we've taken our time to really examine what the needs are, and we've engaged stakeholders, talked to the community, collaborated with all of the law and justice and public safety departments. The council unanimously agreed that now was the time to put this forward. The problems facing that the incarcerated community is facing are more complex and more costly: mental health, addiction, just physical health itself. People are in the jail, you know, that's rock bottom for most people, and we're trying to address all of the needs that they have, so that we're not really seeing a revolving door. We'll serve as best we can.
To better understand the request for jail expansion and remodel, we took a walking tour of the current jail facility.
So again, she's got 3 or 4 or 5 screens that she's managing at the same time. And again, as we look at those and seeing what our staff are doing, it's improving cameras, it's improving access, it's improving the technology. That this is old technology, and oftentimes it's at the end of its life. So this is our Sallyport area, right? And it's a semi-secured area, but at the same time, we have folks. And so this is often full with 3 police cars at least. This deputy right here who's waiting to take or have this person brought into the jail, right? He's been here anywhere from 20 to 30 to an hour and a half, depending on if he was the first, the third, or the 5th person. This is really the largest funnel for our public safety partners, law enforcement on the road, where they have to come here and wait. And again, it's because we have such a small space in here in the booking counters, and oftentimes because there's a lot of processes that they're not able to see. This is our administrative segregation area and our suicide watch area. And so again, he has many inmates that he's keeping an eye on, right? So this side behind you, or to the side right here, is our administrative segregation. So those inmates that are problematic upstairs, sometimes because we just don't have enough bed spaces, they are brought down here because it's an extra bed, right? They're communicating with anywhere from up to 100 to 120 inmates, depending on the day of the time and how we've had to house people. This little microphone this officer has in front of him, he can control who he's speaking to. And so, again, it really provides some disadvantage because of the remote, indirect way that this jail was built in 1984. Now, most of these cells are 2-person cells, right? As you can see, the different things about the security of the windows, and every day we come in, our officers come in, they check the security of things, they look for contraband, they look for other things going on. What I would tell you is most lawyers want to have a face-to-face opportunity to talk to their clients, and so only having 4 of these rooms in the whole jail, it really prohibits a lot of that from happening.
For more information about the jail remodel and expansion project, check out the website at clark.wa.gov/jailservices/jail remodel and expansion project.